Hope I did everything right. Oh, there you go. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for coming in, as always, doing another round 30. If you don't know what that is, man, Patriot Prime pointed out that we done one 2 years ago, and I forgot that it's been so long since we did one. It's been a long time since we caught up. Well, not caught up. We talk every day, but I'm just saying it's been a long time since we done. Well, I'll take that back. We do live stuff all the time. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways,
we haven't done a one-on-one interview
there you go.
in 2 years.
There you go. That's exactly all right. And if y'all don't know who this is, I'm sure that if you're subscribed to me, you're already subscribed to him. But I did put his link. It's a YouTube link down in the description. Definitely go check him out and everything. Thank you so much, PPR, for joining me, dude. How are you doing? How's your Labor Day doing? All that wonderful stuff, man.
Labor Day weekend was pretty eventful. Well, kinda. Saturday, beautiful day. Got a new Jeep. We took it out all over the place. Yesterday was cold and cloudy, so I did yard work. Perfect day for that. And then just hung around the house doing nothing, which is one of my favorite things to do. Yeah. And then today, another beautiful day. Dylan got up early. We went and had breakfast and then went toy hunting, came back home, and then decided to go toy hunting again. We discovered a vintage toy shop about an hour away from here.
Nice.
Went there. They had tons and tons of stuff, but fortunately, yet unfortunately, there was not one Transformer, so my wallet was safe. Dylan got some stuff, though, but not me.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's all that matters, man. At least the younger generation is getting stuff. What did he get? Did he get anything good? I mean,
well, I'm so proud of him because he bought, well, for himself, he got himself a Funko Pop, and then he bought himself a carded Toony Terrors Jason Voorhees.
Oh, I have that one. That's a fun one. That's a nice one.
He's got one on card, and he says he wants to do a review on it. So
okay, great, awesome. Well, I want to thank everybody coming in. Razzle's in here. Burnt. If I miss you, I'm so sorry. Darkman FL is in here. Lonicus Toy Reviews. Pop the Trunk is in here, man. Thank you so much. Benjamin's in here. MC DJ ACT's in here. Wild Bill. Fire Talks is in there. Survive Fan, Elite. If I'm missing by, I'm so sorry.
Inu Tabi,
Inu Tabi's here. Oh my God, we made it now. Inu Tabi's here. I mean, I got to quit. If Kato shows up, I'll end the live thing just automatically. But I don't know if he's going to show up. He didn't. I know he might be sleeping. He's old. You know, that's what happens.
I'm not going to do product placement in your video.
Oh, I don't care. All right, so. Well, like I said, if anybody doesn't know what this is, round 30, it's a chance to get to know people, and a more, I don't know what to say, just get to know people and, be positive about the community and everything, because, community can be negative at times, but I try to bring something in positive, and try to get to know people and everything. So, like I said, Patriot Prime's been on before. I've had a lot of people on. If you do want to get on, like I tell everybody, if you do want to get on, just, slide in my DMs, say, hey, I want to get on, and we'll try to set up a time. And I love to have anybody on, and it's a great time to get to know people and everything. So, first thing first, I know everybody probably knows about your channel anyways, but tell us about your channel.
Well, I see a lot of people that I know, and there's a few new ones. Oh, you need to show the butthole. Yeah, just got
to yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Elise, man. I forgot.
The dog's butthole. The dog's butthole. Let me get that.
All right, 1 second. I'll show this up. 1 second.
It's gonna storm. Look at all this clouds. And get her butthole.
Thank you so much, Elise, man. I really appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that. All right, but yeah, to go on with it. So tell us, all about your channel. What do you review? What do you do, and all that stuff for that?
Well, for those of you guys that don't know me, I am Patriot Prime Reviews from the channel Patriot Prime Reviews, and I review Transformers and pretty much any other toy that kind of jumps out at me. But I've been kind of shoehorned in as a Transformer guy. You can probably see behind me there's some, Masters of the Universe figures that I've just now started to get into. Haven't really reviewed any of those because my channel really only attracts the Transformer collectors, so those never get the hits. So I do vintage Transformer reviews. I started doing G1 figures, then I branched out into the modern line. I do Toy Hacks videos where I show over the new decal sets that Toy Hacks puts out for their figures, and pretty much that's it. Mainly stick with Transformer stuff.
Nice, very nice.
The name Patriot Prime, contrary to some belief, comes from the tattoo of Optimus Prime carrying the American flag that I got back in 2013 just in time for Sharticon in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was given the nickname Patriot Prime there. So when I was trying to think up a YouTube name, you're always like something in these numbers.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there driving home from work one day and Patriot Prime hit me. And I thought, what a cool way to put like Patriot Prime Reviews. And then I just say the name of the product I'm reviewing, like coming soon. It'll be Patriot Prime Reviews, Generation 1 6-shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought that was a neat play on words. It honors my love of Transformers. It honors the fact that I am a military veteran.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of worked.
Yeah. So, I mean, you used to, I don't know if you get this anymore, but you used to get like, there was another channel that had your name or something like that, or something that,
It wasn't a channel.
Okay. But it was like it was somebody. Just explain that, you were mistaken a lot of times.
There was a mega right-wing channel called Prime Patriot. And
so they just switched it.
Okay. People would buy stuff from their website, and there was some stipulation or some fine print that people didn't read. So
and they would hit you up.
Yes. Say I go on there and buy a hat. Yeah. So I paid $30 for a hat. Yeah. And then that company would charge like $20 membership fee every month. Yeah. So these people would hop online or Facebook and they type in Prime Patriot, and guess who popped up?
Your thing. Yes. Yep.
So I would get all these horrible, nasty messages.
I know.
I'm going to sue you and all this. I even made a YouTube. I don't know if you saw that. Remember a couple years ago, I made a YouTube video saying, I am not that guy.
Yeah.
I said, look.
I remember you used to say, you remember to say you got a lot of hate mail, or not, I want to say hate mail, but hate from you. And you're like, dude, I'm not associated with them at all.
Yes,
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And I would sit there and I'd say, here's my YouTube channel. Here's my name. Look at me, man. Look at what I have.
I do Transformers. I am a nerd. I'm not doing anything. Yeah. I remember that story. I mean, that was when you started out. I remember you used to get a lot of hate and everything for that. You're like, I have nothing to do with that. I don't know why y'all keep, emailing me or texting me or something like that.
Well, not only that, a lot of people would just assume because of my channel name, I would just get so much flack for that. I remember my first negative comment was somebody just blasting the fact, how dare I use the word patriot. It was all, I hate to say it, and I don't want to point out things, but all the hardcore left would attack me because right there it is, there. How dare
I would do that too.
What the hell is it? And I'm like, listen, I'm just talking about Transformers, man. Back off. I almost quit YouTube. I was so fed up with it. I got so tired of people just blasting me. And that's when I kind of got to know Bert. And Bert and I bonded over the fact, we're Transformer collectors. We're both military veterans. And I would just get so disheartened. And I'm just like, man, I just go on here and do these and I get attacked. Whatever's going on in the news, it's my fault now.
Yeah.
And
but I'm glad you stayed with it.
He and I just got to talking, and then finally it went away.
Good.
And
good.
All of a sudden, then I found my groove with my channel, and it's just been great.
I'm glad you stick with it, man. There's a lot of negativity. Like I said, that's why I try to do these things. That's why you started doing them, because it's just it's a great way to get to know people and everything. But I always thought it was a funny story that happened, and everything. They used to get a lot of hate. It's like, man, I had nothing to do with them. What are you talking? Do you not watch my channel? I review plastic crack. That's all I do.
Well, and what's funny, when people would search for you on Facebook, and they find Patriot Prime Reviews, I know they had to click the Patriot Prime Reviews in order to send me a message. You would think just after 3 seconds of looking at my
at your page,
maybe this isn't the guy.
This don't add up. I mean, he has a bunch of toys around him, and so okay, awesome. I always thought that was a cool story and everything. So I didn't want to get you all riled up, but I thought it was a good story and everything. Okay.
I think actually in the settings on my Facebook page, if you're a new person trying to send me a message, I think in the settings it says, I am not Prime Patriot. Here's their link. Bitch at them here.
Yeah, you need to reach these people, not me. I'm good. All right, cool, man. All right, so I probably asked you this last time, but who's your favorite character and why?
That would be Beast Wars Megatron. I've always liked that version of Megatron. He was cool, calculated. He actually had plans that worked. And he just, I don't know, I liked his representation. I liked the way David K portrayed him. I mean, G1 Megatron's awesome, but Beast Wars Megatron, even coming from a G1er like me, I just loved that character.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought you would choose something different. I don't know if you chose Beast Wars Mega. I'm sure you did last time, but seeing you as you're a big G1. That's what we grew up on. Everything you chose Beast Wars Mega, but it is a great. Now, what did you? Let me ask you. What did you think of the Beast Wars Megatron in Kingdom?
Well, a lot of this went down.
Exactly.
When he first popped up. Now, when he first popped up, and I mean, I'm like everybody else. I'm like, oh my God, what did they do with it? Just because they made him say yes once, that doesn't make him right in to the original. But then the more I watched it, I'm like, okay, this is a new take on the series. And I kind of looked at like, okay, this new Megatron is kind of like a thug. He's a gangster. Yeah. And he's portrayed as a gangster. So when I started looking at it that way, I tried to think of the multiverse Transformers. It was all right, but none of the voice act. I mean, the voices are the one main thing that killed that show for me. I mean, it was watchable, but I probably won't watch it again.
But you just said it yourself. You took it as it's a different character because it's he's kind of a. He served Megatron. He wanted to serve Megatron. He knew what, Megatron was coming there for. So he wasn't the Beast Wars Megatron that you knew and that we all knew about.
And it still kind of was a throwback because in the original Beast Wars cartoon, when Beast Wars Megatron finally saw G1 Megatron on the Ark, he actually says, "Oh, my namesake." So there shows, okay, he just took Megatron's name. So that was a nice tie-in
little nod. Yeah, little nod and everything. So cool. All right, nice. Very nice. So how long have you been doing YouTube, and how long do you want to do YouTube?
I have been doing YouTube. This October will be 4 years.
Wow!
Never in a million years would I thought I'd been doing this for 4 years. And how long do I plan on it? As long as I have product to put on the shelf, because this has become an extension of my hobby. When there's downtime going on. I used to go downstairs, like watch a movie, play video games, stuff like that. Yes, play video games. Now, when I have the time, I come up here and shooting videos. We have to be in the right mindset. To me, it's not work. I enjoy doing it. I like shooting. I like the editing process. And then I like putting it out for you guys to watch. And I like to hear the feedback. I like to say, hey, I just spent 3 hours making this 10-minute video. Do you guys like it?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I get it. It's 4 years. Wow. I think I've been doing it for 6, I think, give or take, or something like that. Maybe 7 now. I have no idea. I don't. But yeah, I get to the point. Yeah, if you make it a job, it's not going to be fun, and you'll get burnt out really, really quick. And
your viewers can pick up on that. If you're frustrated while you're reviewing a figure, because there's been times where I'm like, I got to get a review done tonight, and then you go upstairs like, I'm just not feeling it, and then there's been times where I'll shoot an intro and I'm just like, scratch it. I'm going to go downstairs. I am going to watch a movie. I'm going to come back tomorrow and shoot this thing.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you just get, you don't, they can tell, like, if you're just trying to rush it, if you're just trying to get through the, you're going through the motions and everything. So I think they can see that. And that's very, oh, man, we got Transformer video games here. We got M.
Hey, M.
Man. Wow. I definitely made it here now. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I've got a lot of people who really like it. All right. So, So other than Transformers, what is your favorite series? What is something your favorite other to collect, and also to review too? Like I said, we are both known for Transformers and everything, and I tried to branch off to other stuff, and you just said you like to branch off and stuff. But what is something like another series is one of your favorites to collect or to review as well?
NECA figures, I love, but yes. I'm not like a wide range of NECA because there's so many and they're expensive. They're $30 a figure. So I mainly collect the Terminator line, which I think I have all those now, except Sarah Connor and John, but I really don't have anywhere for them on this shelf. I mainly have the Arnolds and the T-800s, and I have a few of the Predators. I mainly got Predator from 1 and 2, and then a couple background ones from Predator 2 from background scene. I've got one Alien figure, and then I love NECA Jasons.
Yes.
I just picked up the brand new Friday the 13th New Blood Jason, which we thought was never going to come out thanks to the Friday the 13th lawsuits. And then since I'm from West, there went 6-shot again. And then since I'm from West Virginia, I had to pick up Hillbilly Jason.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I love it. Like we were talking earlier about it, man. That's the 7 is the most it's just the way it looks. It's spectacular. It's a wonderful figure. The accessories are just awesome. We was talking about the face, the new face sculpt, the new accessories, and the split mask and everything, and it pegs onto the back of the head so it can actually stay there instead of just flopping around. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's a really nice. I think you're going to have a great time. If you do review it, I think you're going to have a great time doing that.
Oh yeah, I've got the plan. I've already got the clips because when I go over I spend so much time on my NECA reviews because I have to show like clips from the movie for each accessory that's used. And
oh, that's a good idea.
And there's a nice tie-in with Friday the 13th Part 7 and Transformers. Deluxe, do you know what it is? Come on, man.
One of the isn't there a toy in one of the scenes?
Nope.
No. I don't
Tina's
remember.
mom
Oh,
is Susan Blue.
yeah, Susan Blue. Yes. Oh, how did I know? Oh, come on now. I knew that. I
So
knew
guess
that.
what I'm putting in my review that you didn't?
Yes. That's fine. I really did. I knew who Susan Blue was, but I just really didn't tie it into the
put
review
him on
and
the
everything.
No,
Oh, man, I was like,
I haven't seen your review yet because one of the things, if you guys will watch our live streams, is we're all super good friends. We're all tight YouTube pals, but we don't watch each other's reviews until we review the figure because I don't want anybody in the chat because, we get them. Well, Deluxe said that or Bert said that. And I'm like,
nobody says about me.
We don't watch each other's stuff. Hey, look what you got. You got a super chat.
Oh, God.
You are loved.
I'll get you. Well, that's a question for you too, but let me get this done real quick. 1 second. I'm going to do a different one. All right. I think some people are scared of the butthole, so I just didn't play that one.
That one right there reminds me of my clubbing days in the 90s.
I think it means everybody. So Razzle had a question for you, so let's see if you had it. If a new TS show was announced and you had creative control, what would you plan? Okay. So what would be your grand scheme of a new Transformer, show? I guess.
I think they need to go back to their roots and quit trying to reinvent everything and just stick with what works because that's been the big problem. Well, Transformers Prime pulled it off pretty good, but they keep trying to just over-create these universes or just overthink them. We just need alien robots who are at war with each other, try to escape Cybertron, they crash on Earth. And focus on the robots. The only humans we need to see are the ones screaming for their lives while giant robots are fighting all around them.
Okay. That's a good thing.
And maybe I think it would be awesome to get in, maybe instead of just redoing the cartoon series, I'd like to see maybe animated version of some of the stories from Marvel Comics because the latter years of Marvel Comics had some amazing stories with some amazing characters that were developed that never appeared in the cartoon series. I'm a huge Marvel comic fan because I didn't get the TV series here in Podunk, West Virginia. I only go up to watch it every now and then. I didn't see a lot of the episodes until they came out on VHS later on. So Marvel Comics was my G1. I mean, I was amazed when I first saw some of the latter episodes of the cartoon, and the Pretenders weren't featured, and where was Thunderwing, and where was Bludgeon?
Yeah, they didn't get a lot of those people in the comics at all. I mean, there was a lot of missing and stuff and everything. Yeah, that's nice. Elise said, I'm tired of the all-spark crap. Yeah, I am too.
And Bumblebee that doesn't talk.
Yeah, get Bumblebee. Come on now. So if I missed y'all's question, I am so sorry. I'm trying to talk and everything. Listen, let's see. Raz said, "Thank you so much. That was a good question or a good answer." Yeah, it was. I want to say, okay. Let's move on. So, favorite series. So, favorite animal or like a spirit animal to you. What is something that you love? What's the type of animal that you really like?
I've always been a big reptile fan for some reason.
Yeah,
even since I was a little kid, love reptiles, crocodiles, alligators, snakes, lizards, all that stuff. One of my pets downstairs, he's made an appearance in one video. I have a big old bearded dragon I've had for 4 years.
Oh, nice.
He could almost be my spirit animal because about 10 years ago, I was this high-speed, low-drag, super fit, active individual. and now I just lay around eating.
He said, let's lay around and I'm done. Like I'm
I
done.
guess a bearded dragon would be my spirit animal.
Nice, very
All
nice.
I'm gonna
Okay,
do is turn my head and hope somebody drops food in my mouth.
come on, give me some grubs. Is that what y'all feed them, grubs, or what do y'all feed them?
Well, the good thing about a bearded dragon is they're both an omnivore and a herbivore. An omnivore, I believe.
Okay.
So they'll eat the mealworms. They'll eat lettuce, carrots, fruits, crickets.
Wow. Okay. I did not know that. That's awesome. Digital Caveman made it in. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
Digital Caveman made a awesome thing for me. You may remember, or some people may remember, that my very first experience with the Transformers was issue 3 of the Marvel Comics series, where Spider-Man's webbing up Megatron.
Yeah.
Digital Caveman made a version of that using the action figures.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice.
That's really sweet.
Very nice. Oh, Burnt, dude. Yeah, I think if they had made a whole series of Shattered Glass, I would love that. I think that would be a great thing. I don't know if it's going to happen, but they're steadily showing they're going.
Speaking of Shattered Glass, did you see the next DC animated movie is going to be Injustice?
I did not.
Ooh,
No.
can't wait.
Is it?
I love that reverse mirror universe thing.
Oh, yeah, I do too. I love the Shattered Glass thing. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, John Doe. I really appreciate that, man. No, but now you're just talking about now. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Like, so the whole universe is going to be like Shattered Glass kind of thing, the DC thing.
Oh yeah, the Injustice storyline is the joke. Well, I don't know if I want to do spoilers, but something happens and pisses Superman off, and Superman finally takes life. And after he takes that life, he realizes, if I kill bad guys, they're not going to do bad things anymore.
Yeah.
And the DC universe splits off into this faction where now what was good is now evil. It's based on the NetherRealm fighting game.
Okay. I don't keep up with these things that much. I mean, I watch the movies, but I don't keep up with like the fiction or anything like that. So it's cool. Ron, the regular Ravens fan, which football starts this Sunday. Go Washington. He wants to know: do you prefer Chug and MP, and why? Or which one do you prefer between Chug and MP?
I prefer Chug because I can get 4 or 5 Chugs for the price of 1 MP. Now
I don't know, man. They're going up. They're going up.
I only have a couple MPs in my collection. I got the original MP01 Optimus Prime that my wife got for me while I was in Iraq. I've got MP. Is he 36 Megatron? The G1 Megatron actually looks right. MP36.
Yeah, that's 36. I think so.
Okay.
Somebody will correct me, but I think it's 36. I have to go back and look. I don't know if
I've got that one, and I've got the Beast Wars Beast Megatron MP, and that's it.
Oh, you had to get that. That's your favorite character and everything. You not have any other Beast Wars MPs?
Nope.
Oh, Dinobot's pretty good.
I sold all of my Beast Wars characters in 2012, or Beast Wars figures in 2012, except my Megatrons. And I would love to put my Transmetal Megatron in front of the camera, but I've heard so many GPS stories. The same action pose for the last 15 years.
Yeah, it's the waist, dude. I think it's the waist, right? The waist that snaps on everybody. Yeah, I have one too, but I'm not gonna ever transform. I transformed the Starscream Protoform from the Bayverse, the 007, the Protoform one. It was like a
it looks like a little comet.
Yeah, like a comet. I transformed that one time, and I was so scared. I think I did a review for it, and it's all gold. It's all gold plastic, and I was Someone mentions like, man, you had the balls to transform that on camera. That was impressive. Like, yeah, it was nice. Let's see, no watching football. Whatever, man. Ravens suck. Anyways, thank y'all for the question. That was a good question, man. If anybody else have any other questions, please ask in this. If I see it, hopefully I'll tell it and everything. So I think I asked this one on the last. Did I ask you the last meal on that?
I didn't watch 2 years ago.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you two food questions. So first one is, like I said, I don't want anything bad to happen to you ever. So if you could have one last meal, what would that last meal be? Man,
I am a calzone fan.
Oh, okay.
Give me some bread stuffed with tomato sauce, meat, and cheese, and I am a happy man. Do not put no vegetables in that.
Hell no. What meat though?
Belong on the salad that's next to the calzone that I'm not going to eat.
So what meat though? What meat? Like a meat lovers or just okay?
I mean, all of it.
Okay.
I mean, no fish or chicken. Let's not get stupid.
No. You got pepperoni, sausage. Gotcha. Very nice. Okay. To
Got to be
go
good
off
and
of,
cheesy.
it
Every time
does.
we go to an Italian restaurant, that's what I want. And we got them here that you order a smalls like this because I made a
Yeah.
mistake one time of getting a large.
Oh, it's bigger in your head.
Yeah.
It's got to be at least bigger in your head, man. I understand that. So to go, well, not really go off that question. So is a hot dog a sandwich?
A hot dog is a meal. A hot dog is a way of life.
That is
A hot
true.
dog is
But
best.
what is it a sandwich? Do you consider it a sandwich?
I don't consider a sandwich. A lot of people are like, if it's on
Wow.
bread, it's
Yeah.
a sandwich.
Okay.
So
That's what I say.
if you're eating spaghetti and you got your spaghetti on your piece of garlic toast and you're eating it, is that a spaghetti sandwich?
Yes.
No.
I'm saying it is. I mean, if you put it on top of the bread, that's that. I mean, if you have it between
I've
two
actually never
pieces,
thought of that before. I was like,
I
think
neither.
I'm going to go and make myself a hot dog sandwich.
A lot of people say it's a sandwich, man. I think it's a sandwich. Thanks, John Doe, man. I appreciate it, man. I think I said thank you, man. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it, John Doe. 4880.
That's
Very nice.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What do you guys think about Armada? Do you think about Armada at all, Patriot Prime?
I've got Armada Megatron, and I think I've got the Deluxe Armada Prime, the one that came with. Was it Leader 1? No, Megatron came with Leader 1.
Yeah.
A little jet that turns into a gun.
Yes, the Bendy Prime. You're talking about the Deluxe Bendy Prime. He's got the bendy
I
arms.
don't know.
And stuff.
He does this.
Yeah, they call him the Bendy Prime.
Okay.
His minicon was God, somebody's gonna tell me in this thing. I forgot his name, but Leader 1 is with Megatron.
Right.
I forgot the Optimus Prime one, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it looks like a Leader 1. It kind of looks like Leader 1 from the GoBots. Well, I mean, you have to squint your eye and kind of twist it a little bit. But I do. Was it Overrun? I think Survive Fan says Overrun. I think that's who it is. I think so. But yeah, so you have the Bendy Prime. Now, they had just the cab part, and then they had the big one with the trailer and everything.
My Armada figures went with my Beast Wars stuff. Other than Megatron, I kept Megatron.
Yeah, I like Armada. I think the toys. Some of the toys were. I meant the gimmick actually took away from the figure itself because it just took away from it because you had to incorporate that and it took away some of the articulation and everything. There are some still cool ones. Nemesis Prime's in there. I really like that one. The Tidal Wave is really good in that and everything. I love the video game. I think we was talking about the other night.
The video game was awesome.
Yeah, I love the video game. I like Armada. It's fine. I hope they do. What Fans Hobby is doing with their update with their Optimus Prime is really good. Naval Commander is really good. Their Megatron looks freaking awesome. I can't wait for him. So I'm hoping they go the line. I hope they do a Starscream. I hope they do some other ones too as well. And
now the toy line got better near the end because I thought the first figures that came out, they were like play school toys. What was the yellow Hot Shot? I'm like, that thing looks like a. Well, they were it was Play School GoBot. I mean, I thought I bought the wrong thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was. Well, that's what it was. The gimmick, with the minicon, which I love the minicon, kind of thing going on. I thought it was pretty cool. Like when Cybertron did the Cybertron keys, it kind of did that thing. Like I said, it took away from the bots itself. There were some bricks. There was a Constructicon vehicle. He was green and he was a brick. I mean, he didn't have any articulation at all.
He's the one that motorized and his feet flapped, right?
Exactly. Yes. Scavenger. Yeah. He was just a brick. I mean, you just set him up, and that's all he did. He didn't do anything else. He was better. He looked better in the alt mode, I think. But I think the minicon thing kind of took away from what the Transformers could have been. But hopefully, like I said, Fans Hobby is doing it, but they're not. They're kind of incorporating the the minicon thing by showing them the minicon, but they can't do any special things with them. So that's I'm liking that. Oh, here he goes. Here he is, man. My chat froze. Whatever, Kato. Liar. But yeah, I like Armada. I think it's cool. The show itself. Have you watched the show? Have you ever seen the show itself?
I tried.
The kids were really annoying. I think
once again that falls in the line of I hated it when it first came out, but then I think I saw like endings of it or some segments later on that actually looked pretty good. But I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't sit through it. And
Right,
then
yeah.
those shows got worse and worse.
There were some good episodes. Starscream. I like what they did with Starscream. He became kind of a hero, and I think he turned into Thundercracker, and he had that whole thing with him. And they had a big battle with Megatron. Nemesis Prime was in it. Like I said, he was in there a little bit. I thought that was pretty good. So I liked Armada. It was all right. It was fine. It's not one of my favorites, but at all. Let's see. So, dream vacation. What is a dream vacation for Patriot Prime and the family? Where would y'all like to? Where do y'all ever talk about going on dream vacation, or what would be your dream vacation?
We haven't went yet. I would love to take Dylan to the beach. We're talking
okay. Really?
waves and sand and pina coladas.
Yep.
But yes,
Really?
I love the beach. Well, I live up in the mountains, so I'm around the lakes and the rivers and everything.
Yeah.
I don't see oceans that much. So yeah,
No.
a dream
No, I don't
vacation
either.
for us is down there by the beach with the beach shops, and just
Okay.
it's been a while. Last time I was at the beach is when Dylan was cooking and we didn't know he was in there.
Okay, so it's been a minute. So which beach are y'all wanting to go to? Have y'all talked about which one you want to look?
We
just
go
any
down
beach. It doesn't matter.
Curry Beach.
Where's that
in,
at?
North Carolina.
Okay, not very far. It's not. I guess it's decent.
It's about the same length of going as TF Con.
So about 4 or 5. Okay,
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. That's nice. Michael C, thank you so much for coming in. God miss y'all. Lone Dragon, thank you so much. I think I miss you. Maui IDW, thank you so much for coming in, y'all. I really appreciate it, man. It's pretty fun. So why do you collect? Why did you start collecting? What got you into? I know as kids, I don't consider it as kids that we collected, but what got you as an adult back into it, or did you ever stop collecting?
Well, I stopped for a while, back in the 80s. As you get older, you become more interested in girls than buying a new Transformer. Now, granted, I collected Marvel Comics up until the final issue, and then I was pretty much out of it until I started working at a Kmart, and that's when Beast Wars came out. And to go back to our break room, you cut through the action figure aisle of the toy section, and I passed those Beast Wars figures every day.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at them. I was like, well, okay, Transformers, but these are weird. And I'm picking up and I'm reading the back of the boxes and saw that big purple dinosaur, picked him up and like, oh my gosh, that's Megatron. Of course, if you remember the Beast Wars bios, it was the original G1 Megatron who'd taken a new form.
Yeah.
So I remember picking that thing up over and over again. I thought, what the hell? It's only $20. That's right. Yeah. Ultra class Beast Wars figure is only $19.99. And I took it up to the front. I remember there was a hot girl working the checkout, and I talked to her time to go. So I'm going through the checkout, and I said, "Yeah, my little brother's birthday's coming up."
Oh man, you lied. Oh man, don't be. No, I mean I understand. I mean
you hid that thing. So I got that, and then of course I started getting more of them, and I only got the Predacons. I just didn't like the Maximals for some reason. I don't know. I like the more vicious. Like I said, I'm a reptile guy, so the Predacons are always reptiles and insects and stuff like that. So I got them, and then I discovered the television show, which I could only catch bits and pieces. And, of course, you set your VCR for them. If you guys remember what those are, hit Google.
Most of them don't.
VCR, and then, of course, you're trying to record those, and then damn Syndicate, would change the time on you, and then you're missing them. So, once again, Beast Wars was not a show that I didn't even complete watching until I was in Iraq when they were first released all on DVD.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so that's when I got to watch from start to finish. And I was like, oh my God, this series is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great one of the better series, one of the very written series. I love
from start to finish.
Yeah, it's a good series. I was glad they went to Kingdom, but they mixed in the G1 stuff and everything, which was I guess fine, but it kind of upset. I'm sure it upset a lot of Beast Wars fans because we wanted a Beast Wars, just Beast Wars, like Commander Class, Rodimus Prime. I wanted a Beast Wars figure to be the Commander Class, not Rodimus Prime. I mean, I like Rodimus Prime; he's a great figure. Don't get it wrong, but I wanted a big, bigger, one of the bigger, Beast Wars to be the.
What would have been a perfect Commander Class for you? Here I am asking you a question. What would have been your perfect Commander Class Beast Wars figure?
Oh, what's his name? Oh God,
the only one I could think of, it would have to be Optimus.
No, the not Scavenger, but the crab.
Rampage.
Rampage. Rampage would have been a great, or the Manatee. The
Manta Ray. A manatee.
Manta Ray. I'm sorry, Manatee. Well, you know what? They made Commander Class Manatee. I'd love it too. You know, no, the deep. What's his name? I'm so terrible with names. The Stingray, not the Stingray guy.
Wasn't a Stingray. He was a Manta Ray.
It wasn't a
What
Stingray.
the hell was his name?
I don't either. Rampage, Depth Charge.
Depth Charge.
I'm so terrible.
Oh, hit Kato with some Gator.
Oh, hey, thank you, Gator. I'm gonna call him Gator. My God, Gator's put up. Actually, we put him up. We bored him this weekend, so I've missed him. So here. I don't know why I chose that music. It's just weird. I don't know. It reminds me when I was over in Germany and we went to techno clubs all the time. And the first hour was fine. You know, you heard this. You know, you heard the beat. By the third hour, you heard the same beat over and over, and you're just like, this is so annoying. But
Bert says we have been spared. He didn't appreciate Gators, but and FYI, I got copyright struck on so many of my Berts that I had to change some up. So you'll be seeing a few Berts and a few new special ones.
I'm gonna make some more. They're fun. I finally figured out how to do it. Thank you, Kato. He helped me figure out how to do it and everything. So I'll make a couple more and everything. But the butthole thing was just funny, you know, because you're looking up the sky, you know, like you're looking at the sky, and then you see Gator's butthole. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. You know, it's a dog's butthole. It's fine. But yeah, Death Charge. Could have been worse. Could have been it could have been him taking a poop. I could record him doing that too. So there you go. But yeah, Rampage would have been a perfect, I think, Commander class, and I think Depth Charge could have been a perfect Commander class, and the Optimal Optimus Prime would have been one too. I mean, I would have liked that too. But I just, it was, the Rodimus Prime, which is, why didn't you just put them in an 86 movie series? What's up, Elise, man? Thank you so much. Let me play this one, and then
you got to do the butt now. You just did the other one. You got
It's gonna storm. Look at all this clouds. And Gator butthole.
Thank you so much, Elite. Appreciate that. So he asked a question too. Let's let me get there. Question for Deluxe and Patriot. What do you think of Optimus alt mode, and do you think it's better than the Bumblebee alt mode? What's the difference? I don't know. There's like what's the bar in front of the truck? Like a hand? Not. I don't want to say
Revenge of the Beasts or Rise of the. I couldn't think of what that was.
Yeah,
meant.
Rise of the Beast.
I don't know. I just wait and see. I don't. My hopes for that movie are right here. They're not low. They're not high.
I'm trying to think what the difference is. I know there's a. What's that? Is it not roller? Is it a roller bar in the front, or is that a roll bar? There's a roll? I think there's a bull bar. Okay, thanks, Elite. Bull bar. I'll say roll bar. Jesus, roll bar's on top, right? Anyways, so it has a bull bar, I think, in front of it, and maybe different color, or not different colors, but I don't know. I'd have to look at I haven't really looked at both of them together, to be honest. Sorry about that, but I'm excited for the movie because it's a new Transformer movie. But other than that, I haven't really compared the Optimus Primes. But I did see that they have new footage of him driving down the road, so that's pretty cool. So I guess. All right, let's get back to the questions. And do you think, and this is going to be close because I think you're close to his age, and I want to call you out on that, but when do you think you'll be collecting past 50?
Considering how close I am to 50, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
I should put it to you. Do you think you'll be... Let me ask this question.
Okay.
When do you think that you will have, I don't want to say the perfect collection, but your collection that you think that you're good, you don't need any more? Do you think you're close to that, or do you think you're further away from that collection point?
Honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of times I'm like, I'm going to back off a little bit. Like when the Kingdom line came out, I was like, as much as I love Beast Wars, I really want to stick to those G1 characters.
Right.
As I look back on that shelf, I have all of them. I have all the whole Kingdom line. Except the exclusives. I mean, and for you people watching, for those on my YouTube channel, I just wasn't dipping again for those exclusives. What was it? You got another side swipe with
2 or 3 side swipes.
People gave me hell when I called it the wrong name. I don't see the sense in double dipping that. I don't need
Yeah.
another Mirage. I don't need another Dinobot, which I thought was a great Dinobot, terrible Raptor.
Yeah.
So I'm saving a little bit of money on the exclusives. But
Okay.
I double dipped on that toy collared Galvatron, though, because I was such a fan
Yeah.
of comic Galvatron. I personally think comic Galvatron could whip cartoon Galvatron's ass.
Oh, probably. Yeah. I think any of the comic ones could have really.
Oh, because G1 comic Galvatron was just he was insane, but smart insane. Where cartoon Galvatron was just Luke.
Insane. Yeah. Gotcha. So I mean, to try, go up on that question is like, do you think that, you have a lot of representation of all the, G1 characters. I mean, what would you like to, I'll go off another question instead of just that. What would you like to see out of the new Legacy stuff? Like, what could they do? I mean, we've already got better articulation. Paint is pretty good. So what is it they could do to still keep us interested in buying official stuff?
Quit making figures from 84, 85, and 86.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
We have so many more characters they could dip into. I know with the toy technology that they have now, we could have decent Pretenders.
Oh, yeah.
I know that
Preach it.
they could bring in the Power Masters and the gimmicks could actually work.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Bring in Action Masters. They've got tons of Action Master characters, and they don't have to be Action Masters. You take Croc, for example, I have back there. You can look at him and tell that he was meant to be some sort of jet. So make him a jet. Yeah. There's figures we haven't even seen that some of you non-G1 people, non-G1 Transformer fans, probably never even heard of before. Got characters like Thunderwing, Roadblock, Vroom. There's just so many out there, not to mention some of the characters that never appeared in the comics or the cartoon, like the Deluxe Insecticons. I know they made a Chop Shop a few years ago, but let's make the other ones.
Yeah. Oh, no, I would definitely love the Pretenders. Yes, I think they could automatically do the Pretenders. They could do, all the Action Masters. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think about that. And Power Masters and stuff. And give us, the correct Target Masters and the correct, Headmasters.
And how many Micromaster figures are there that we could have Deluxes made out of now?
Exactly. Yeah, I would love to have, one of
my favorite reimaginings of a Micromaster right here.
Barricade?
The Micromaster for Barricade was a hot pink and blue race car. And look what they did with him. There are dozens of Micromasters they could dive into. So, there's so much still within G1 that they could bring out.
Oh, yeah. Bludgeon and all.
I know the non-G1ers don't want to hear that because I know they want representation from Armada and the other series, but still, let's bring some of those popular lines from it all.
Yeah, there's stuff from 87 to 89 that they could do. All that line. Was it 87, 89? I think it was 89 the last time. Mainly the G1 ended. Was it 89?
I want to think whatever year the Action Masters came out of, and I think it was 90.
Was it 90? I think it's around that time. Yeah.
Because G2, I think, came out in 90. G2 came out, and I was still, maybe it was 90 or 91, because I was still in high school when I was visiting my grandparents one day, and the G2 cartoon came on. I'm like, ooh, what's this? And then all at once was the reruns with the cybernetic space cube.
Yeah, I remember that. And I think, let's see, because I got out around 87, 88. I think that's when I stopped. And then Beast Wars came out. I didn't know anything about from 87 to like 94. I didn't know anything about Transformers. I didn't really pay attention. I didn't care. Then Beast Wars came out. And I started watching them on Fox Kids. And then all the stuff after that. But then I got big into it in 2000 when RID comes back and they started showing more vehicles now. And that's what got me ramped up was RID and Armada.
Oh, I flipped my lid when I saw my first RID figure, and it was a Sideburn. Was that the blue car?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, they're back to being vehicles.
Yeah, I did too.
I opened him up, and that was the most frustrating figure to transform.
The panel, the wing, or the side panels were always, I remember. I think my first one, I was talking about the other day, I was talking with Larkin. I think mine was the RID, the Bruticus, the what they call him.
Ruination.
Ruination. I think that was the first ones I bought because, like I said, I back, I was getting my tire or something fixed, oil change, and all the toys were back there by the automotive stuff. And I just walked by and I was like, oh, I used to collect Transformers and everything, and I just saw those. I did side by side. I saw the van, the gray van, which was
X-Brawn.
X-Brawn. I saw him and some other ones. Then I saw Scourge. And I was like, wow.
Oh, that's a beautiful figure.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh, that's pretty good. And my dumbass, I didn't know. I was waiting for Brave Maximus, which was a recolor of Fortress Maximus. And I kept waiting for him to come to stores, but he was a Japanese exclusive. He never came overseas. There you go, see? And I never got him. And I kept waiting. And, back then, internet was just around a little bit, and I didn't know any about the Transformer boards or anything like that. So I kept on waiting for Brave Maximus to come over, and I finally got him on eBay. But I was waiting for him to come over, but he never came over. So, but very cool. Oh, I got Tia fan page 101 here. Man, I made it definitely here. What's up,
I saw if you scroll up, somebody's talking about Monstructor, and that's why I pulled him down.
Oh, okay. Let me. Here it is, Chris. Chris, good dude. Last G1 of these, I'm not sure. Now is he complete? Does he have all the shells and everything?
100% complete.
Wow, that's expensive.
Unbroken.
Very, yeah. Which one? One of them has gold GPS, doesn't they?
Yeah, that's Scowl here, or not Scowl, Bristleback. And I actually have an extra Bristleback in here. As you can see, his little wings are pulled out. But this Bristleback, because I spent all the money putting this guy together, I wanted to display my figures with their weapons.
Yeah.
So I got extras of some of the guys. Nice. Bristleback here, if I can get him out. I mean, his legs, his whole rear section just shatters.
Oh, yeah. Damn. So, that's an expensive box.
Actually, this one, I took him completely apart and attached the pieces on that one to make a complete unbroken Bristleback.
Yeah, that's an expensive piece right there, man. I think that every time I see them, they're pretty expensive to get, man.
And it was so nervous. I was determined to form Monstructor, so the fist is barely in there, just enough to where it holds.
It's just barely held by a slim, like a slim wish of hope or whatever. Oh man, very nice. I've never had I don't have any of the Monstructor parts. I don't have any of them. I wish I did.
This was actually the last G1 figure I ever bought.
Wow.
Back when I finally finished collecting, I was like, that was the last one.
That one right there? Or is that the one? That's the one you bought
that was
the last
back in the 80s. That was my last Transformer figure that I bought. My last toy up until that Beast Wars Megatron I told you about.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I got to play something for Benjamin. 1 second. Let me, I'll save y'all the butthole. Man, that music is weird. I'm gonna have to change that up or something, man. And he asked this question too. For both of you, worst figure you've ever reviewed? Ooh, God, I've reviewed a lot. What's yours?
He was so bad I ended up throwing him away when I was done. Because I got him on clearance. It was the Last Night Berserker. That piece of shit fell apart on me.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. One of the dreads. The dreads. Okay. Really? He
fell apart, and it was
right
there. That's when I was done. I was like, I am done with Bayverse figures. And then, of course, Bumblebee movie figures came out. I got a few of those, but I don't consider Bumblebee movie Bayverse figures.
Yeah. One of my worst was, I forgot the name of the company. It was an Optimus Prime from Prime, and he didn't transform. And he came broken, or he did come broken. Well, yeah, I think he came broken, but he was so fragile. I forgot who made that guy. I'd have to go back and look. That was one of my worst. One of my worst ones I just did recently, or I did a comparison, was Power of the Prime's Rodimus Prime. I think he's run a. But I have to take that back. I mean, I like the alt mode, but the bot mode just looks trash. I mean, the Hot Rod's legs or his arms, and they're kind of like shoulder pads, like the 80s woman's working shoulder pads, and I mean, it's probably, but that's not my worst. I mean, I'd have to go back. I mean, that's a good question.
TF fan page reminded me I did do that as a challenge. I think I ended up tossing him over my shoulder, and I had him that little scream that I do.
Yeah. Okay.
He hit the floor and shattered. I look back here, I was like, he's done.
What's up, Slow DK? Thank you so much. Action figure expert, man. Golly, I definitely made it now.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Hey, we're getting a new set of suits. Ooh, what?
Let's see, what are we getting?
It's new Stunticons.
I know we're getting Stunticons for Legacy, but we're getting a new set of Stunticons. Would you buy repaints of them as Autobots? Okay, I'm sorry. They did a third party did a Autobot, like a shattered glass of the Constructicons of Devastator. It's like in red and white, and they did it like a shattered glass thing. Yeah, I would buy a shattered glass set of Stunticons. I definitely would. Yeah, I would. I don't know about Combiner Wars, or just did they make ones for Combiner Wars?
Well, no, because remember when Combiner Wars came out, everything combined, and we had like the Stunticons, and then you had the Autobot versions. I mean, they weren't just repaints. They were mild retools, but of course we bought them back then because we didn't have options. We didn't have options to get a Hound and a Sunstreaker, but
okay, I get it. But yeah, hey, what's up, John Hoyce? Thank you so much for coming in. Michael C, thank you so much. If they did anything shattered glass, I'll buy it. I love, like I said, we were talking about earlier. I wish they would do a whole new fiction of shattered glass, whole new series. I would definitely buy shattered glass anything. I mean, I like what they're doing now. So
at first, I didn't want to get them because I'm like, I do not want to spend that money on repaints. And then I saw them and they are freaking glorious.
Now Blur is good. Blur's got the head sculpt makes it. I think he's better as Shattered Glass Blur than he is the original Blur.
I disliked Studio Series 86 Blur so much that I forgot I had him. I forgot to review him, and I didn't realize I even still had the figure until I bought Shattered Glass Blur. But Studio Series 86 already been out 3 months. I'm like, well, too late to review him now. I'll just toy hacks him later.
Yeah. He makes him a lot better. Megatron, he's my least favorite so far. I love Starscream, because I'm a Starscream fan. I love the Jetfire colors. I'm looking forward to Goldbug. A lot of people aren't looking for him, but Jetfire.
Jetfire will be one that I display because the one I have now, I don't have all the armor on it. When I get this version, I'm going to armor him up, so they'll look like two completely different figures.
I think that the purple and black combo always makes a Transformer better. I think that color combo is so good.
Yeah, that's one we'll give Toy Hack some props for this barricade because they always give options. And they've got an option here where you can get a lot more purple on him than black to really give him that Decepticon collar. I love purple and black Decepticons.
Yeah, I do too. And you would think that Skywarp would be my favorite Seeker instead of Starscream because I just love that color. But yeah, I mean, I love the black and purple. It just looks so good. And that Jetfire, like I said, I did the Jetfire from Iron Factory, and it looks so good. It's got a little hint of green here and there once in a while too. Oh, it's so good, so good. All right, man. Well, I got one more question. Now, if anybody else has any other questions, definitely hit up. Hit up in the. You know what I'm talking about, the chat. Golly, I almost stuttered like I'm the. So, and I asked you this. I think I asked you this question on the last one. Where do you see your channel in 5 years?
Hopefully, still going strong with guests and hanging out with my friends like I'm doing now. Because as I said earlier, I didn't expect this channel to be what it is now. I mean, I just hit 10,000 subscribers last month.
That's awesome.
And that blew my mind. And I had so many people say, "What's your secret? How do you do it?" And I was like, "I don't know. I just being me."
Yeah.
And it took off. I couldn't be more grateful. I have great subscribers. I have great viewers. I've made great friends like you guys. I mean, throughout all this bullshit that's been 2020 and 2021 so far, hanging out with you guys on the weekends like this has been great. It's been my way of, going out and meeting friends. And this YouTube thing has just amazed me, not only for the growth of the channel, but the friends I've made and the things I've learned and the new appreciation I have for the hobby that I had. So, not only am I getting a new figure to pick up and enjoy for myself, but I can throw him in front of the camera and let everybody else enjoy it as well. And it just, I don't know, it's just, I have so much fun doing it.
Yeah, and knowing people that love the same thing as you and getting to talk to them every day, you get to it really helps a lot too as well. Memo's in the house. Thank you so much, Memo. He's a good dude. What bot do you have that you love so much you refuse to transform it? Okay.
there's a couple I've transformed once and never transformed again. Armada Unicron, standing right there, who glares at me all the time. I've only transformed him once.
Yeah.
MP36 Megatron. Love the figure, love his look. We'll never transform that son of a bitch ever again.
Yeah.
Now, there is a couple G1s. I've got my original Roadblock, who is GPS prone.
Yeah.
I've never transformed the Interbot. Of course, he's just a G1 pretender. He just folds in half, but he's gold plastic through and through.
Oh, that folds in half. Yeah.
Monstructor, he'll never be transformed again.
Yeah.
It's just, it kind of sucks. But then you get some G1 figures, like I've started playing around with this guy, because this is a G1 figure you can beat the hell out of, and he's still strong. This is some of the most solid plastic I have ever experienced with a toy.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I've never reviewed the guy before, but he's on the desk now.
Yep. Chris, I am. Mine should be coming in soon. I don't think PPR, you're not going to get any MP Starscreams, are you?
Nope.
No. Yeah. I'm definitely.
Real quick regarding Six Shot here, I'll go over more in my review. This here was my first Toy Hacks purchase from 2012. And those stickers are still sticking strong.
Nice. That's good. Lone Dragon asked me, why does animated get no respect? I don't know, man. I love animated. I hope they do like they're doing with what Fane Hobby doing with Armada. I hope somebody comes along and does animated. I just got in. I got in APC Soundwave from they kind of knock off the Prime stuff. That's going to be my next review. I wish animated got some more love. I like the animated series, and they got some good toys in there too as well. Do you have any animated stuff, Patriot Prime?
Guess what figure?
Well, Prime probably.
Megatron.
Oh, Megatron. You don't have Prime?
I've got the dual-bladed helicopter.
Okay.
And going back to the legacy lines, I would love to see a realistic take on that. You know, for Thrilling 30, they did the realistic lug nut.
Yep.
Fantastic figure. Another regret. I sold him, and I've never found one again. Maybe at TFCon. That'd be one I'd hunt down.
Yeah.
But I think some of those animated designs would carry over really well.
Oh, yeah.
With a realistic approach. Now, I would love to see a animated, modernized, dual-bladed helicopter.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Animated designs are also lost. Like, oh, really? I did not know that. That might be the reason.
And that was a pretty badass Megatron, too, in animated.
Yeah.
Corey Burton did a really good voice with him.
Starscream was pretty good in it, too, as well. I mean, the whole series, Prime wasn't really, Optimus Prime like he's known for. It was more Ultra Magnus was the main, I guess, the leader. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I would love if they did some updated stuff for anime. I would, definitely in that. Lugnet. Lugnet was Reveal the Shield. Yeah, it was.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Good job. All right.
It all blends together after a while.
Yeah. I mean, thank God for the comment section because I jack up a lot of stuff, and they always keep us on our toes.
Oh man, it's like yesterday. I spent. If y'all saw my G1 Ultra Magnus review, I spent all day on that review. And when I finally premiered it, I was so proud. I was like, I researched this video. I've got this thing ready to go. And I forgot to extend his damn forearms for the vehicle mode. And of course, everybody and their brother's calling me out. I was like, okay, I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
What's it matter? I mean, it's not that
matters to some of them.
I know, but it's just like, it's fine. It's fine. We forget. I forget sometimes. I'll watch it and I'll be like, oh man, I forgot to do this part and blah blah.
And Bert put it out best. He said you could transform a figure over and over again. For example, I've had this guy for years.
Yeah,
I think I bought him in 2012.
But he has 6 modes too, as well.
And I've transformed him over and over and over again. And I guarantee you, when I put him in front of that camera, I'm going to forget everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it happens. Thank you, Razzle. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. You hope you have a wonderful time. Man, we've been on an hour. Golly, time goes by fast, man.
You need to change the name of this show. It's never been around 30.
I know, but that's the joke right there, because it's not around 30. I don't think I don't want to be mean, but if you last only 30 minutes, that means it wasn't probably a good show.
Dude, at my age, if I'm lasting 30 minutes.
There you go. Success, definitely. But no, I'm not saying that. I mean,
I need to point out something too.
Yeah.
When you interviewed me back in 2 years ago,
yep,
you inspired the sit rep.
I did not.
You sure did. I thought that was so much fun talking to Deluxe. Of course, I didn't know you as well as I do now.
No,
And
that was. God,
I think, yeah, you interviewed me right before we met at TFCon.
I was say when what? Okay, so
TFCon was in 2019 at the end of October, and our interview I think was the 19th or something like that.
Right in the middle.
Mhm.
Okay, so man, so yeah, I interviewed. Now, when was I on yours?
Now it wasn't long. It wasn't long after.
It wasn't
but that's
long
when
afterwards.
That's when I had the shitty internet, and it really picked up when I got the better internet. Because if you watch our old video, I'm like this all the time.
I had to go back and watch it, man. It's been so long. Oh man, I did a kind of a challenge, whatever. And I think you're the only one that did it. When you go back and review some of your older reviews.
Yep.
Imagine going back and watching some of the like either sit reps or the round 30s, and just imagine like how bad it was. Just like I remember, So we did with you with me. And then I think it wasn't very much longer, probably November. Was it probably after TFCon, maybe, give or take?
Yeah.
I was on your show, and then it just started going. I was doing them for a little while. I had everybody on. It was from you. I've yet to have Bert, which Bert will reach out to me. I guess he don't like me very much, but he won't come on my show.
Bert is a busy individual. I can tell you right now. You always got to hit him up first. And TF fan page, I haven't forgot about you either. This week I'm free.
I've had TF fan page on. It's been a minute. I've had a lot of these people on that I haven't. I want to go back and relive, just like we're doing now. Just go back and touch base on.
Look how much we've both grown in 2 years.
Yeah,
it's just the people we've met now and the things we do, and it's something else.
Yeah, it is fun. It's a good, and like I said, it's a positive thing just to get to know people. Because
I interviewed you, Fire Talks. I swear I did.
You probably didn't. But it's all right. I've had Fire Talks on.
I did. I'm going to give him hell on Facebook chat.
I've had Fire Talks on. I know I've had Fire Talks on. I've had a lot of people on. But like I said, I started that just to something, extra for the channel. And also, it's just also fun. You get to know people. You get to ask questions like, you can, you answer questions, all stuff about Transformers, but I have some questions that, some people don't probably even care to know about, what's your favorite animal? Like who really cares what your favorite, but I think it's pretty cool to find out, you get to know people and everything. Dude, he's looking up and see if he's had you on. He's like, yeah, I'm going to find it. I know I had Fire Talks on. He said, nope. He said, I was too nervous and declined. Okay, so you probably okay. Well, so that's not really his fault. That's not PPR's fault. That's Fire Talk's fault.
Huh?
Because you asked him on, didn't you?
I guess I didn't. All right.
Oh.
Maybe. Hell, I don't know.
He'll have you on.
I can't remember.
Fire Talks is fun. That's a good dude, man. He'll like it.
I'm thinking he has been on a few of our streams. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's been on streams. Yeah. Digital Caveman asked, "Do you like ice cream?"
Do I like ice cream?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't?
What's your favorite flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
Really? Ugh. Okay. I like I like chocolate chip. I just don't like mint. Tastes like toothpaste. That's just me. Let's see. The black Michael C. There's more times in the chat. Did Michael C. ask us something? I'm sorry. Who was the? What did he ask?
Who is the blue and black striped?
Who was the blue and black stripes?
Side swipe. That's deep cover.
Yeah, deep cover.
Deep cover was the blue and black, and it was also the black and blue.
Yeah, because he was they released him as a Netflix one and a Generation Selects.
Yeah, the Generation
around the same time.
So much better.
Around the same time. Yeah. So which one had? Well, the Netflix was that the one with the battle damage?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I like both of them. It's a good mold. I have too many of it. Anything like that. All right. Well, man, we've been on for an hour, dude. I didn't want to keep you up, man. I'm so sorry. I know it's real late there, too, man.
Oh, no worries. I still got to find my tripod.
There you go. Yeah, definitely got to find a tripod. I'm going to go do a review, I think, and everything. So,
my son has decided to start doing reviews again, and he had my tripod out earlier, and I picked up his room when he was done because he's like the rest of us. He tears those toys open, that trash went everywhere.
Yeah.
I come in here to film with Deluxe, and I noticed my tripod's missing. Of course, I use a different setup here. I'm like, where the hell's my tripod? My office is here. You walk through our closet across the hallways, my son's room. Somewhere between those 3 rooms, my tripod has entered an alternate dimension.
He probably hit it.
So I'm going to try to find that damn thing.
So what do you got coming up next? I know I know you got 6 shot. You said you want to drop and everything. What else you got coming up?
Well, what I am trying to do is really put myself on a spending hold until TFCon. I know I've got some bots on pre-order that are coming in.
Yeah.
Next up, I got a backlog of toy hacks. I plan on doing a toy hacks review of Earthrise Barricade.
Okay.
And of course, I got the toy hacks decals for all the Dotson brothers and Earthrise Megatron. But I like to break up toy hacks figure. And after doing Ultra Magnus, you've seen this guy a few times. It's time for 6 shot to get a proper Patriot Prime Generation 1 review.
That's going to be a long one.
Yeah, well, fortunately, the history, I always go over the G1 history. There's not much history with that guy.
No, not much.
Of course, I only go over American history. So many people give me shit in my videos. Well, how come you didn't talk about the Japanese and the European? I was like, American G1. I've stressed it. American G1.
Yeah. Let's see. Raiders fan do you either display your figures in flight scenes? I don't.
Fight.
I wish I could. Oh, fight scenes. Oh God, I can't read. Fight scenes. I do not.
Masters are. My He-Man figures are. There's a battle going on at Castle Grayskull right now.
Yeah, but that's a cool. Let's say you just got a little table you display. That's good. I don't have that. Now, when I move, yes, I plan on displaying differently. So I would love to set up fight scenes and everything. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Well, I figured it was a good way to get a lot of figures in one space.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's fun and it just looks better, instead of all my stuff is standing straight up, because I have so much stuff. Mine are just standing straight up and everything. So I would love to have an area, which we're looking into. Like I said, we're moving next year, and we actually found a house with a basement. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, I'm hoping, because it's very hard to get a basement in my area. I'm in Arkansas. We don't have a lot of basements. So to find one that has a basement is pretty.
Is it a nice basement? You don't want one no musty, dreary, wet.
No, it's not moist. It's not moist or anything like that. It's not like a huge basement, but it's like a half of one. But it looks like it's a good size. We haven't seen it yet. I mean, I've only seen pictures, and pictures can tell so much and everything. So I'm hoping that I can get enough room so I can do some action poses and stuff.
Yeah, I do pose a lot of mine in kind of action poses. I don't know why all my figures always pose like this.
Yeah, that's everything. But yeah, everybody. I know you more than likely you already subscribed to this man, but if you haven't, his link to the YouTube channel is in the description. Definitely go check it out if you haven't watched this guy. Like I said, more than likely whoever watches my stuff has already watched PPRs and everything. And go subscribe to Kato too, man. He needs some love too, man, because we love Kato.
He wants to hit that 4,000 by TFCon. My God,
I'm trying to hit 6,000.
So forward to meeting you guys face to face at TFCon.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm trying to hit 6,000. Me and him. He's almost close to 4,000. I'm trying to hit 6,000. I'm less than 200 away. So maybe I'll hit it. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'm still going to do it. I still love it. But yeah, I'm highly, like I said, I'm talking to PPR. I just bought my ticket and my rental car this weekend. So I'm ready. I've already got set to go. I got my hotel room. And I'm ready to fly out. I'm ready to go. I'll get there on Thursday, and I'm going to spend 3 days with a bunch of guys, and I can't wait.
Well, if you're going to be there Thursday, I guess if I get there, I told you I wouldn't try to get there until about 4 to check in, but I guess the earlier I get there, I can just hang out in the lobby with you guys.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'll be hanging out with Extra Zero. I'm going to his house to spend some time with him, and then I'm going to be there Thursday night. Probably, I'll check in around 4 or something like that. But you're not getting there till Friday, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got Friday off and that Monday off, and I'm going to get Dylan to school, and off I go. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm there Thursday, and I fly out late Sunday night. I got Monday off too as well, so definitely it's going to be a good time. I know it's going to go by fast too. It goes by it's going to go by too fast. Too fast.
But we got to, it's going to be a good time. And I think Kato's going to be there. Fire Talk's going to be there. Bert's going to be there, right?
Bert's going to be there.
Bert's Stormtrooper.
Rodimus Primal.
Ramos Prime is going to be there. We got other
M3
people.
Reviews is going to be there.
Yeah, Pack is going to be there. I think they're going to go fly out there. Casual, I think, is going to be there. Or Cass is going to be there. I don't know if he's going or not. I have to see.
We're going to do this.
Oh yeah, they're doing the one chip challenge. Y'all get ready for that. I'm not doing it, but I know him. Who you got all doing it? You and Pert, I know is going to do it.
Me, Bert, Fire Talks, Engineer Hoist.
Okay. Oh, Adrian Hoist. I didn't know Hoist was going to be there too. Okay, very nice. Okay. Now I think we are trying. I don't know for sure if we're going to get it. I think we're going to do a panel. That's where they're going to try to do the chip channel, but chip challenge, and Chip, get the hell out of here, Chip. I think we're trying
YouTube channel right there.
Yeah, that is different. We're trying to get a panel together, like a YouTube reviewer kind of thing going on. I don't know where that's at. I know Rodimus Primal is trying to set that up for us, or give us. I think he's trying to do that. So if you are at TFCon, we are trying to get one set up for everybody, so y'all can ask questions and stuff. And
yeah, the plan is, or how we want to do it is, we're gonna have like however many want to do it. We're gonna sit up there in front of everybody, and we're all gonna pop the chip, and then the audience can ask us questions while we're dying.
Yeah, exactly. And then Cato said, "Yeah, we're not going to get anything accomplished." John Doe wants to know, what is the one chip challenge? Well, if you go to Patriot Prime Reviews, he has a video up, and it will definitely show you what that one chip challenge is.
Oh yeah, just look up the Pocky one chip challenge.
Yeah, a lot of people have done it. It's basically, it's one of the, what is the temperature, or what is the what do they call it, whatever, of the one chip?
Carolina Reaper and Scorpion Pepper. It's one of those. Do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. Keep out of reach of children. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap, and do not touch your eyes or any other sensitive areas.
Yeah.
Seek medical assistance should you experience difficult breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. Sounds like fun on a bun.
Yeah, basically you crap fire after that. So we should do the Doom Tube. What is do the Doom Tube? I don't know what that is, Low DK. You know what that is? I don't know. Anyways. All right. Well, man, dude, it was an honor, as always, to have. We need to do these more often. I mean, we do. I mean, we do a lot of live stuff and everything, which we've been doing a lot of live stuff, and I have a great time. Every time we get off, we always go into our chat thing, and that said we need to do more of these often, because they're really fun when we have everybody on. But I love doing the one-on-one thing too as well. It's more personal. But I do like having a couple of people on. It's a really fun time and everything. So thank you so much. Like I said, you got stuff. He got a lot of stuff coming. A lot of stuff coming up. So definitely go check out his channel. And he'll be a lot of toy hack stuff and everything. He got a lot of reviews coming. So definitely. And he's going to have that Friday 13th Part 7 Jason sometime out too. So
yeah, I gotta get that out too.
That's going to be fun. So like I said, thank y'all so much as always coming in. I really appreciate that like that. Hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I want to thank you all, to my members and everything. Thank y'all so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to do that as well. And thank y'all for coming in as always. My next review is going to be the APC Soundwave. Like I said, it's kind of a knockoff of the original official Soundwave, but they kind of add more paint and stuff to it. So that should be my next review tomorrow. So, I guess as always, man, y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Be safe. Have a great week. And as always, be good to yourself. Hail Hasbro, and good night, folks. And sign us off, Patriot Prime.
Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Patriot Prime signing out. Hello.
Awesome. I wish it ended so well.